Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. My name is Edgar Mendez, and today we're going to be doing a reading focused on what your person regrets most. I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you for sharing time and space with me. And I want to give a big thank you to all those that like and comment. It does matter. It does help me out, and I really do appreciate it. I want to give a reminder I do have a podcast. I don't know why I did not do it for any other sign. So whoever you are, Sagittarius, I do have a podcast. Check it out. It's in, it's important for someone. I don't know. Anyway, but I do have a lot of services open. I have private reading one-on-ones. I have live stream readings and pre-recorded readings and healings open as well. Healings will not be open very long. If you are interested in getting a healing from me, you feel your heart calling, you get it. Just let you know, just get it. All right. I will not be having those open for very long. All right. So yeah, that's it. Thank you. And let's start. So who's gonna answer? We have Saint Germain who steps forward. Saint Germain, can you tell me what's currently happening in Sagittarius's person's life right now? Let's see. This person right now is really giving a lot of thought to where they want to be in the future. I'm not saying that they're not a forward thinker. I'm not saying that, right? But in this present moment in time, they're really starting to give it some thought about where they want to be a year from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now. And they're starting to really understand what they're going to have to do to get that. And it's not that I know that when we look into the future, it usually overwhelms me, but I got a lot of stuff to do personally. But we do need to have a direction, right? It's not like let's worry about every little thing. You're going to blow your mind up. It won't be good. But we do need to have that direction. That's what's happening right now for this person. They're looking at their life and seeing where do they want to be. And what that's helping them understand is what they need to do to get that. And right now, this person is in that energy. They're in that mode. And they're really starting to give some give this some thoughts about where they want to be. I just watched this yesterday, but they're bringing up the Old Dads, that movie on Netflix. I don't know why. I know it's an odd thing, but it flew right through. All right. So what else is this person? What else is their life like right now? They are cutting people out of their life and they're letting go of something as well. I'm not sure what this is, but I see scissors cutting, like a string of thread, something that I maybe it's like friends that they should let go of and they're not helpful, they're not healthy, or maybe it's like a habit that's not helpful, not healthy, or maybe it's like a work type situation or a toxic situation that is not helpful or healthy. There's something like this where they're starting to cut these things out of their life. What's interesting is Saint Germain is likening or linking it to, how you would cut fate, strings of fate, like that. I'm not sure why that's being cut, but it's like that. It's like, when you cut stuff out of your fate, it actually technically is possible, by the way. I know how to do it, but it's like that. You would do this, and this is someone who's cutting things out of their life and things that they may have thought were always going to be in their life, and they're now starting to think, well, no, that's not helpful to me. That's not going to be right for me. So they're starting to do this now. It's a big thing. Can I get a little clarity on that? They don't envision it into their future, and they're cutting it out of their life. I hope that makes that should make sense. This should be very there, but you know how like they were saying at the start, oh, they're looking at their future. What? It's not just what do I want there. It's also what's going to be there versus what I currently have in my life. So they are cutting out significant chunks because they want wherever they end up in this life to be at a happy place, and that is one of the most important things. And I really do understand. All of us want happiness, right? But what are we willing to do to get that happiness, right? Are we willing to let go of what needs to be let go of to get it? And are we willing to move in that direction to get it, to have it? Often people will say yes, but in reality, their actions will say no. We all know that. You can probably, for a lot of you, it's yourself, but it's also the people surrounding you, right? We all know, right? Anyway, but they're starting to. This is why when they envision their future, they don't see this. They don't want it, and now they cut it. All right. So, what? Any other things, Saint Germain, about this person's life? I had got this for Scorpio, but a lot of people in this person's life don't really get them. They're not compatible with them anymore. And this is very typical for when we are conscious versus when we are unconscious. When you're unconscious, you definitely do not really think very differently than everyone else. In fact, you are just saying what everyone else is saying, you're doing what everyone else is doing, and you're kind of following that crowd. But when we're conscious, we do not follow the crowd because, well, as we all know, who are conscious, they're all wrong, and they're go like, it's crazy, right? This person is starting to look at the people that they're around and not really being happy or content with that because they don't resonate with those people anymore. They don't they can't collaborate with them anymore. They can't even have discussions with them anymore. In fact, I know that sounds like really crazy, but I know whenever people tell me problems, I just channel write the solution. A lot of people don't like that. They don't want solutions to their problem. They just want to be mad. And I think that that's part of it as well. It's like when you're conscious, you just know what to do. It's like, it's so simple, right? But unconscious, some sorrow people, they don't want solutions. They just want to be angry. They want to be angry and just keep being angry. And this person is starting to see this and understand that. All right. Any last thing that you have, Saint Germain? I see them running towards something. Again, it's bringing me back to what he said at the start, but it's not the same. What do you see them running towards? Fulfillment, goals, aspirations, and ambitions that they have. They're moving in that direction. It's a real big thing. This person is on. They have a fire lit in them, and they're not they're not going to stop right now. We all go through those phases where we have a lot of inspiration, a lot of creativity, a lot of motivation in us. They're in that phase right now. All right. So how does this person currently feel, Saint Germain, about Sagittarius? Let's see. Oh, by the way, Sagittarius, I'm drawing. I've been guided to draw lately, to just pull everything through. I don't know. It won't last forever, but it's just what I have currently. So that's why I'm looking down. All right. How do they feel? They see you. They see that they are on a road to you. By the way, they can feel this. I do feel like this person feels your energy. And one of the things that Saint Germain is showing me, I know it sounds like it's crazy talk and all this stuff, but it's like they're on a path and they see you saying, "Hey, come here." And every time they move towards there, they see you in future a little bit further saying, "Kim, come here, come here." And it's like they keep following you. I know it sounds crazy, but it's what I have. Like that's what they feel. They feel like you are leading them to where they need to go. And it's like, hey, like this. They may have dreams like this. Technically, this is energy, obviously, so it's literally happening. But I know that when we are in the physical, we don't always know what our energy is doing all the time, right? We don't always have an understanding of that. But this actually is what's happening. You are kind of leading them, guiding them. You may be a way shower or a light worker or light bearer, right? It's like this person feels like you are. It's like they wouldn't be able to get far unless you were like saying, "Hey, this way, this go, come here," right? And it's like how they feel. That's what they feel about you. You are leading them out of the darkness, and they are so grateful for that. They're so thankful for that, and it's making things so easy for them as well because they have that. They have you saying that. Like, let's be real. How long did it take you to get to where you are? And it's going to be way shorter. Sorry, Saint Germain says like a quarter, a quarter of the time it took you, it will take them to get to where you are. So that is important that you know that, and that is very typical for a way shower, right? The way showers make it through first, and they show everyone how to get there faster. That is what a way shower is. All right. Let's take a look here. How else do they currently feel? They feel like you make them feel very comfortable and that they can land on you. I feel like you could be very dependable. You're very, but it's not dependability isn't the word. It's not that. It's like I see this person landing on a cloud and they are able to get caught by that cloud, right? That's what they feel about you. You're the cloud that catches them. And there's a buoyancy here. That's what Mercedes is saying, but they feel that about you and about your energy, and they really do appreciate and love that. The air came out. And that's who you are to them, right? You're someone that can catch them. And I feel, a lot of times, and I know, again, I really do get how logically this doesn't make any sense, but like those bracelets, like what would Jesus do? Or, they ask us, what would you do? And you can literally pull that answer Literally, I know it sounds crazy. I know, right? But you can literally pull the damn answer and see, well, what would they do about the situation? So they're actually able to talk to you in that way. They're able to communicate with you in that way, and they're able to gain your insights in that way by channeling, right? What would you do in the situation? So know that you are doing this. And I know logically it's like it's outrageous, right? But it is what it is, all right? And that's what they feel. Is there any last feelings that they have right now towards Sagittarius? Mm, I see a snake peeling its skin. What does that mean? When this person was in your life, Sagittarius, they weren't ready to peel some skin that they need to peel. Mhm. It's likely people, places, things, right? It's probably all of those things. If I'm being honest with you, every single one of that, right? They weren't ready to peel what they knew that they should peel. And, I'm not sure how long this takes, but a snake starts to like get ready to molt its skin. That process isn't immediate, right? It takes time. And this person knew that they should peel this already, right? They should start that peeling process, but they weren't open and ready for that yet. And I feel like they may have chosen that, or they may have tried to stay in that energy or stay in that pattern. It's probably a pattern. That's what Archangel Raphael has said, that it was a pattern that they were in that they weren't really to get rid of. And this person is now ready to molt that skin. And in fact, I think they actually are doing that, right? But in the past, they weren't. And I do feel like that's leading us to what's our next question is what their biggest regret is to you. They chose to stay in a type of pattern or stay in a type of energy or type of situation that they really should have just let go of. It was a specific way of being that they were used to and accustomed to being, but one that could, if they were ready, if they, said, okay, I'll do it, peel it, and then get rid of it, but they chose not to. A big regret of theirs to do that. And this is something that they really regret, but they are currently doing now. All right. So Saint Germain, can you tell me what are this person's regrets towards Sagittarius? Mm. People said things to them. People interfered in your connection, and I do feel like they gave them too much stock, too much credence. And I was actually doing a podcast episode earlier, and we were talking about taking leaps of faith towards what we feel guided to do, right? And we are actually the discussion leaned into how people told us no, right, not to do it. It's kind of when I first started my YouTube channel. I was not making any money off of this, my guidance said, just do it, just leap now, just quit your job and just do it. And my mom said, "Are you crazy?" My sister said, "Are you crazy? How can you listen to the beings? How can you listen to your guides? Why would you listen to your guides if they're telling you that?" Right? This is someone that lets those people in their life kind of coax them. I think it's COAX, right? Coax them out of taking a leap towards you when they felt guided to do that. One of their regrets is to let other people's fear pump into them, and then they listen to that fear. And it is typical. A lot of people really truly believe they're helping when they pump you with fear. They really believe it. They honest to God, they truly think that they are saving your life when they're pumping you with fear and keeping you from doing what you feel guided to do. It is insane, right? Yeah, a regret of theirs is to let that fear, let whatever other people's perception, other people's words impact their decision towards you. It was there. It's all purposeful, right? We always have to learn that lesson to not let other people's fears stop us, not let other people's words stop us, not let other people's energy stop us, right? We have to learn that. It's a hard lesson to learn, but it's one that you have to learn. And I know I've learned it. I'm sure you're learning it or learned it, right? But they get this now, right? They let other people's words and other people's fear impact their decision towards you, and they shouldn't have. I feel like there was at least two people here. By the way, two people who interjected. Is there any other regrets that they have right now towards Sagittarius. One of this person's biggest regrets is how they treated you and how they treated the situation. There was lack of appreciation for who you were and what you were bringing to their life. I feel like when you were in this person's life, you leveled them out and you balanced them out, and it was a beautiful thing. I do feel you brought a lot of vitality and youth and inspiration into their life, and I don't think they treated you very well as a result. I don't think they treated you very well, not anywhere near as well as they should have. And what Saint Germain is saying is that when it came to the comparison to what other people were bringing in fear, other people were bringing in doubts and disempowerment into their life and into their body, right? While you were bringing in vitality, inspiration, and you were helping them strive for bigger things. And what they did is, I feel, ended up treating you not great. In fact, probably treating you like you didn't matter, while giving a lot of stock and credence to these type of people. And it's something that they really do regret because, for one, you were bringing in a lot of good energy into their life, and they weren't appreciating that, but they were also prioritizing the bad energy. And I know that logically that seems like it is stupid, right? But in reality, we latch on to negativity so easily. In fact, a lot of people, especially when you're in samsara, especially when you're starting out, you are so used to negativity that you don't necessarily want positive or high vibrational energy. You don't want it. You don't want something that's high vibrational, even a connection, because you're so used to a low vibrational connection. In fact, you think that that's what you deserve subconsciously. And in this subconscious belief in how they were perceiving things, they treated you badly and they really wish that they hadn't. This person sees you as a really good partner. I feel like they see you as perfect for them, perfect for each other. But it was that perfection in how they saw you wasn't really translated, I feel, to their, when it came to their actions and their words. And it was in some ways because they weren't able to see it then. Okay. Any guidance that you currently have towards Sagittarius? He says it's one thing to talk the talk, but it's another thing to walk. No, talk the walk. Wait, yeah. It's one, yeah, sorry. Is that it? Wait. It's one thing to talk the talk, it's another thing to walk the walk, okay? Right now, Saint Germain is saying to make sure that you are practicing what you preach. And I'm not sure who that message is for. Probably a lot of yous. I remember when I first started out, right? Or I was like in the middle section, but I knew what we should do, right? I was like, I received it, I knew, blah blah blah. But was I doing that? No, right? And I feel like you have that right now. You kind of know what to do to get yourself through whatever you're in, or kind of know what to do to like to raise your vibration and to heal yourself and all that good stuff. Are you doing it? You're only wasting your own time. And that is what the message is all about. It's also important to note that are you integrating it as well into your life? Are you, if you forgive people, are you forgiving, right? Are you being forgiving in that moment and being forgiving, right? Stuff like that. That's what you want to say. Like it's are you practicing what you preach? Okay. What else? Mm. I see you're going to be facing some adversity and like boundaries and barriers soon. It's not a guidance per se, but it's a message. Are you ready? Are you ready to face that right now? And again, he's bringing up what he just brought up about your integration. Are you fully integrating what you need to integrate into your life to be ready for what you're about to face? To question. All right. I thank you, Sagittarius. Don't forget to like and comment and check out all of my services and take care. Bye. Don't forget to like and comment. I don't know if oh yeah, I just said that. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye.